Today we're going to make this miniature spring ducky. I've been inspired by the spring season as well as my recent visit to the New York Botanical Garden. First, I always start with a sketch to help me anticipate the shapes and colors we'll need, such as yellow and orange clay for the duck, a brown terracotta for the pot, green for the leaves, and whatever colors you want for the flowers. Luckily, I have a lot of pre-mixed colors that I saved from previous projects. I'll leave a guide in the bottom of the screen for mixing clay into this brown terracotta color. I'm rolling the terracotta colored clay into a thick cylindrical shape for the base of the flower pot. Next, I'm rolling a longer, thinner strand and flattening it to make the top belt of the flower pot. Don't worry about smoothing out the part where the ends meet. We'll cover it up later with a leaf. I'm adding darker brown clay to act as a soil. Most of it will be covered up with flowers later, but I wanted to put it there just in case you'll see any empty spots. For the ducky, take a ball of yellow clay and flatten one side. Add tiny black eyes. And for the beak, roll a ball of orange clay into a small oval shape and press a line through the middle. Next, make two long teardrop shapes out of green clay and press them together like so to form the sprout. Similarly, prepare a few almond-shaped leaves and carve lines into it for the veins of the leaves. This is where we take one of the larger leaves and cover up that line on the flower pot from earlier. Now we're adding the flowers. I'm thinking about making a separate, more in-depth tutorial for how I make my flowers. Let me know if that's something you'd be interested in. But for now, I'll show you how I make the simplest daisy shape. Create 5 or so small teardrop shapes for the petals in a color of your choice. Carefully place them in a radial arrangement before placing a small yellow ball in the center to fix the petals in place. And that's how you make a daisy, which is my favorite flower, by the way. This part is also optional, but I'm using rubbing alcohol to wipe off large pieces of dust and prominent fingerprints. When ready, bake your clay piece in a kitchen oven at 275 degrees Fahrenheit for 15 minutes. Another optional step is adding blush to the ducky's face. Today I'm using very watered down pink paint to achieve this look. Lastly, I'm glazing the piece, not because it needs to shine, but because it helps secure the tiny flowers and sprout on top. Though even after glazing, they're still delicate and need to be handled with care. And this is how our spring ducky piece turned out. I hope you enjoyed watching this process. Let me know if you make your own version of this spring ducky and what kind of flowers you would plant in the flower pot. Till next time, bye!